The ending of Do Not Open is one that leaves viewers with a lot to process, and as a psychological thriller, it encourages deep reflection on the impact of technology, social media, and the nature of human relationships. Directed by Brian Bobrick, the film presents a story of a dysfunctional family entangled in a sinister plot after downloading an app that seemed innocuous at first. But as we peel back the layers, the film reveals the dark undercurrents at play. Today, we'll explore the film's ending, trying to piece together the events that transpired and what they mean for the family. Spoiler alert! Major plot details and the ending of the movie are discussed below. At the heart of Do Not Open is a family struggling to maintain any semblance of unity, caught in a web of personal issues and external pressures. The mother, father, daughter, and son each deal with their own crises, and the film intentionally leaves their names ambiguous, heightening the sense of mystery and suspicion. This creative choice from the director makes the family feel even more faceless, as if they could be any family, representative of the way modern society hides behind screens and digital facades. The film opens with a seemingly innocent act. The daughter, eager to attend a once-in-a-lifetime event called the Festival for All, downloads an app to confirm her invitation. It seems harmless enough, but in reality, this is the beginning of the family's spiral into chaos. Unbeknownst to the daughter and the rest of the family, the app was a gateway for an anonymous hacker to infiltrate their systems and manipulate them in subtle, yet terrifying ways. This malicious force uses technology to break down the family's already fragile relationships, pushing them to the brink. The daughter, desperate for validation, becomes fixated on her online life. She wants to be a part of the cool crowd and spends much of her time seeking approval from her peers and social media. Meanwhile, the mother is mentally unstable, constantly watching videos of a motivational speaker who, unbeknownst to her, is manipulating her thoughts and actions. The father, too, has his own secrets, including an affair with a woman named Mindy. His behavior further isolates the family, as no one dares to address these issues directly, instead choosing to live in denial. The son, on the other hand, retreats into his virtual world. His connection to others is minimal, and his life revolves around video games, where he seeks validation from two online players. From the start, the film makes it clear that the family is disconnected, trapped in their own issues and unaware of the growing danger that is slowly enveloping them. As tensions rise, the hacker continues to manipulate the family, fueling their dysfunction. The mother receives a disturbing complaint about her son, accusing him of inappropriate behavior at school. A confrontation ensues, leading to the mother slapping her son in frustration. The father, instead of taking his wife's side, defends the son, which further fractures the family dynamic. The father's justification of his son's actions is unsettling, as he suggests that the son was only reacting to the provocations of girls who, according to him, were just as much to blame. Things take a darker turn when the hacker photoshops an intimate video of the daughter and a friend, sending it to her father. The father's response is disturbing, as he seems to derive a perverse enjoyment from the video, which he hides from the rest of the family. This betrayal further exposes the cracks in the family's foundation. Meanwhile, the daughter's friend spreads the video to the entire contact list, causing further humiliation and anxiety. The family's descent into madness is compounded when the father discovers that someone has drained his bank account. The family is advised to go offline for a few days while the authorities investigate the theft. In a desperate attempt to escape, the father decides to take the family to a remote cottage in the woods, hoping to isolate them from the chaos of their digital lives. But this decision only accelerates the family's destruction. The son, furious about being disconnected from his online life, discovers that his father has brought a phone with him, contradicting the rule to leave all devices behind. In a fit of rage, the son shoots his father, killing him. The mother, already emotionally unstable, reacts violently to this act, killing her son and then taking her own life. When the daughter returns to the cottage, she finds the bodies of her mother and brother. Her father, seemingly resurrected, arrives and, instead of grieving the loss, he sexually assaults her. This final act of horror is the ultimate manifestation of the family's moral decay and the hacker's influence on their lives. In a shocking twist, the daughter receives a notification inviting her to the festival, just as it was extended to her at the beginning of the film. But this time, the invitation is different. She is asked for permission to send the same invite to all the people in her contact list. This final moment highlights the insidious nature of the digital world, where the lines between the real and the virtual are blurred, and people are manipulated into perpetuating the cycle of destruction. The ending leaves us with a chilling realization. The app, the festival, and the hacker are all part of a much larger scheme to control and manipulate people. The family's downfall was not just the result of their personal failures, but also a reflection of the dangerous power of technology and social media. The film asks difficult questions about the impact of virtual relationships, the erosion of moral boundaries, and the lengths to which people will go when they believe they are not held accountable for their actions. One of the most disturbing aspects of the film is the idea that the family was slowly pushed towards their doom by an unseen force, manipulating their thoughts, emotions, and actions from behind the scenes. This raises questions about the ethics of social media and the online world. Can we truly control the information we consume and the people we interact with online? Or are we all just pawns in a larger game, controlled by forces beyond our comprehension? The ending of Do Not Open leaves much to interpretation, and many viewers are left wondering whether the hacker was part of a larger cult or syndicate with a hidden agenda. The festival itself could be a metaphor for the ways in which people are drawn into secret societies or underground movements, often without fully understanding the consequences of their actions. The film also serves as a commentary on the way technology and social media have changed the way we interact with the world. In the digital age, we can be anyone we want to be, and our online personas can sometimes be more real than the people we are in the flesh. But as Do Not Open shows us, this virtual world can be a dangerous trap, one that can lead us down a path of moral decay and self-destruction. As we look back on the film, it's clear that Do Not Open is more than just a psychological thriller. It's a cautionary tale about the dangers of living in a world where the lines between the virtual and the real are increasingly difficult to distinguish. It challenges us to consider the impact that technology and social media have on our lives, and to question whether we are truly in control of our own actions, or if we are being manipulated by forces beyond our control.